I'll ask.
Yep.
I'm from Austin. Shock has made it very clear he don't think Bomb's going to play.
Yeah.
But it's not just him. The last time you guys faced them, they also had Eric Davis.
Yep.
What is no Bomb and no Eric and no Andrew Jones? They're a completely different team now.
Yeah. First thing, glad to hear Andrew Jones is doing a lot better health-wise. That's number one. Because him and his family, what they've been through this year, you just hope that he's getting better and getting healthy. So from what I've heard, he's doing a lot better, and so that's great news. Eric Davis, I don't know his situation enough to know will he play this tournament or not, or they're just holding him out. I haven't heard anything detail-wise. Bomb, the little bit I've heard on that is it's turf toe, and last thing I saw he's questionable. But Shock has battled through a lot of adversity this year. Losing those three guys are three terrific players. We know Jericho Sims well because we recruited him really hard. I understand how good he is, his athleticism, his ability to score around the basket, for him to alter shots around the rim. And so, we've got to do a great job game planning for Sims because he's getting more minutes and getting more comfortable. But they've got other really good players, Coleman and Roach and Oz. Those guys are good. Young's playing well now, starting to get in his rhythm, making shots. And so, I thought we let one slip in Ames. The game in Austin was a lot closer than the score. I mean, it's a 6-point game with 4 minutes to go, and so I think we're confident going into the game tomorrow night.
What has to happen for you guys to win tomorrow?
I think a couple things. They've done a great job defensively against us. I think of keeping the game, in the 60s, keeping us, at bay right there. We've got to do a better job attacking off-ball screens, adjusting to how they're going to defend our ball screens and making sure we're getting good ball reversal, getting their bigs away from the basket. And then you got to make shots. You got to do a great job making shots. But we got to play unselfish, number one. On the defensive end, we got to do a great job of keeping them out of the paint, really staying in gaps and making sure we can test all the shots. Then we got to keep them off the glass and be ready to mix up defenses as well.
Since Friday, has your guys' practice been normal in terms of breaking down the game plan versus working on yourself, or has it been skewed one way or the other?
Man, it's really just been about us. I mean, today we did a little bit in our shell action of some actions Texas runs, but they do a lot of ball screen stuff. They do some spread ball screens, and so just a lot of defended ball screens. But a lot of it's our core. I think we got away from that a little bit through all the ups and downs this season. You can put it on a lot of different things, but we've really just tried to get back to the core of what makes a good defensive team, and 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4.
Has that been the basics? Did you guys ever progress past that, do you feel like, or has it been where you guys have been working on that day one stuff for most of the season?
No, what I think we did, when you really evaluate it, I think we tried to speed the process up too fast. Too much 5-on-5, too much up and down early, into where we really should have probably stayed in that a lot longer. But we tried to speed it up a little bit. When I look back, and you could be wrong. There's a million when you're not playing well. There's a million things you can point to. But we just tried to go back to that. It's just really try to establish identity of how I want practice to be and how we want to compete.
Donovan looked like he was having fun out there this afternoon. Is he back?
Yeah, I think he's back from a standpoint of just regular Donovan. Now I check on him every other day, just kind of see how he's doing because there's a lot going on, obviously. But it was good to see that out there. It's good to see him make a bunch of shots, and then second thing, it was good to just see him having fun. He has, when he walks in this is a great moment for him. He was part of history here, and so. He should feel good coming to this building.
Outside the NCAA tournament, would you guys consider any other postseasons?
No.
How come?
There's just no reason. I mean, this is, we want to be in the NCAAs. If we had an opportunity to be in the NIT this year, that would have been great. But, outside of that, and, just no. I mean, it's a simple no.
See, Texas went through this last year where they finished 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And they came up here and got a win, and just their whole mentality was different.
Yep.
How do you think your guys have handled, no team in this league gives you any breaks, and to finish 10th? And where do you think you guys are mentally right now?
the funny thing is, if you've come to our practices, I think for the most part, we've competed pretty well. Like, we practiced well yesterday. We practiced well before we went to Oklahoma. So I think they understand that, we just got to keep working. We got to keep persevering. It would be great to try to get a little run going here for these guys, younger guys, to kind of understand, hey, man, this is what this stage is really all about. This is what this thing's really all about, because at the end of the day, you play college basketball, you coach college basketball to play meaningful games in March. And, that's where we got to get back to. And we will. But right now, it's going to take a special 4-day run. And you can go back and there's a lot of times it's happened. That's why we just got to try to beat Texas tomorrow and go from there.
Friday, you mentioned you hope that was humbling for the team. Lindell mentioned about the guys weren't on the same page.
Yeah.
Are you just going to see if that's been fixed tomorrow, or do you have a sense of that, or is it they got to
Yeah,
do
I
it
think,
or not?
some of that is we joke from a standpoint of, I met with the guys after the game, and sometimes when you talk to them, they're going to reiterate a lot of things that you just said to them 5 minutes ago. And so I think you take some of that with a grain of salt. Obviously, I'm the head coach. I'm going to put all the blame on all the finger on me. If it goes well, man, give all the players the credit. If it's not going well, I deserve the blame. And so that's what I'm getting at. Now, they need to understand when we show them today, we showed Texas and Oklahoma clips of, man, when we're playing good, we're pretty good. But we're sharing the ball, and we're playing at a good pace, and we're turning down one good shot for a better shot, and we're throwing the ball inside, and we're going inside out. When we go 1-2 shots and shoot, we're not very good. It's just what it is. And so is getting them to play with ball reversal part of the issues? Yeah, that's part of the issues. But you got to get to a point to where your practices, you coach like crazy in practice, but once you go into the game, you just have great trust and confidence in your guys that they know what to do. And have we got to that point? No. Is that on me? Yes. I can live with that. I'm not going to put it on anybody else.
You know, in his question about young team playing on this stage, do you view this week as a building block?
Yeah, I do. I mean, we got a great opportunity, man. This is the best conference tournament in the country. It's supported the best. It's probably in the best arena. I mean, this place is terrific. The league does a great job. All the games tomorrow will have a great environment. But these guys got to understand, I said, number one, for us to take the next step, why are they playing? I think Mikal Bridges, I read a great article. Mikal Bridges from Villanova made a comment about, and I don't want to misquote him, but he just made a statement saying, hey, when I came into the Villanova, man, all this stuff was here because of what these guys had done before me. And they have to keep it going because of that. That's what we got to get these guys thinking. And when we get them thinking that way, then we'll take off.